Howdy gamers, happy Monday! It's Beastieball time. So, if you weren't here last week, hit up that VOD because you missed peak raw cracked. Insane fucking game. Oh, look at these two. Wait a second. Hold on, these are definitely new Gherkin sprites. That's nice. Okay, so ignore that screen real quick. Some things I want to talk about. First, someone pointed out, and I was like, oh yeah, that all the beasties have this bar that says development under them, and I thought that that was like hit the ball to them enough to like learn about them, but no, that's different. What that is how finished with development the beastie is. And I think that's cool to show. I don't know. So like some are done. Who's like the least done guy? I think it's like this guy. No. I swear to God this guy was less done last time I checked. Some of them you look at and you're like, why are you working on middle of this guy when you could be working on Bawa? Yeah, like Druppa, like not even close to done. Okay, next, I was just like exploring around. There was this bit of Quartz Canyon where I was like, how do you get... Sorry, there was this bit where it was like, how do you get this connection bit to Barrel? And I just like sat and I looked around and I figured it out. But then I figured out some other stuff, and that led me here. Um, so I found this, and behind this is a new Extincto. And look at this fucking guy. Beastie here is awaiting a challenger. Oh, also, you may be noticing that we have a new Beastie on our team. I've off stream recruited both of the other Spreco evolutions and evolved them. So you can say hello to Felony, a little dubious creature. And you know we've got Gumpy. Oh, and I got another. Hold on. We also have a shiny Opossum now that we just ran into. I like them all. I like Felony a lot. I think that's a really cute name. Because this is like definitely the U Extincto. We're gonna bring you along. Let's start Slaylani Gherkin. You missed her? Hold up. We got Felony. I'm gonna crack open like a brisk iced tea. What I like is that all of these Spreco evolutions are all like field based. Like we encountered all three in the field, and then we chose to evolve into Surgus is the name of that one. There's Surgus, Alugus, and Bongus. Um, and I like that all three of them are like field setters. Like Alugus, this one is all about the traps on the field. The one like basically stealth rock. Bongus sets up Drum, which is like it gives you guys if your team healing and protection from some status effects. And then our pal Schmoopy, the Surgus, is all about Rally, which is like a weather, like a sunshine. Let's start Chauffeur now. Fight your grandpa. Tool. Are the Schmoopies good in the meta? I haven't really watched the tournaments because I'm... What? Oh my god, they added Quake. Uh-oh. This was on the test bed earlier, and people were like, this is doing way too much fucking damage. And it's doing exactly as much damage as it was. So now, instead of moves doing, it looks goofy. Instead of moves doing AoE, like, I think we have one, they set this up. So if I volley, Chauffeur will take 25. Luckily, what we can do is use Steal, and then we get around it. And we're gonna dump on you. From what I could tell, from people posting their teams, it does seem like Alugus is pretty good. We can actually start setting some traps. But, this Quake was to, there were some beasties that got a move called, like, Juggle, which was you could, set to yourself, basically, like you could volley to yourself. You usually volley to the other person. They had one that was volley to yourself, boost your POW. And it was just really, really, really oppressive. Just like being like, yeah, if you hit it to this person, they're gonna get a +2 and then hit you for like double damage. So now you can do that, but if you have one of these, you can say like, okay, I'm actually gonna make you take 50 damage. So go for it. Look at this dude hanging out with his grandpa back here. I'm just choosing to believe you guys don't have a way to hit the front or the back. Ooh, decent chunk of damage. We're gonna steal that and we're gonna kill you. I'm not going to... I'm not taking that. What was your name? Bunky? Aw, Bunky. Before you know it, they're scampering off into the hills. Question's location was answered. Sure, we're gonna get a call as soon as we change screens from the nerd. Oh, speaking of getting calls, I got a few calls off stream, in game. One from the old woman who ran this team, who was like, "Hey, come over here. We have like a new challenge." There was one from, and then there was one from the tournament NPC who was like, "Hey, the Splatfest equivalent is happening." be ready, it's next week. And I thought that was really cool. I like when games advertise their own stuff in game. And lastly, very important, I walked over here. There was this area before where it was like, hey, you can't come here unless you're like a championship level Beastie guy. So I was gonna go over here and check if like I could go to it, and I didn't have to like win because we didn't win the championship, we made it, and we hit credits. I didn't know that was enough, so I was like, oh, is it gonna let me over here? And it did. And then it did like an Elden Ring. It zoomed out to the map and it said, new area found. And it extended the map, and now we have this little area over here, which we'll explore soon. Do we want to focus on Extincto? I kind of do, but first, we'll start the post-game by talking to Craig. I'm gonna assume that Craig's gonna be like, hey, remember that weird fucking giant beastie you had to fight? What was that guy's deal? And we're gonna figure out how to get him. Wait, you're not in here? Oh wait, this is Craig. Is there another one? Oh, maybe it was Craig. That was like, hey. Oh, hey. So, remember that giant beastie that attacked Crown Stadium? Wow, Colm, you're so smart for knowing that this is what we're going to talk about. We couldn't capture any research on it because it didn't match with any known species. Or so we thought. But it turns out there was some sort of extinct beastie. Thanks to your efforts, it's calmed down and doesn't pose a threat to anyone. But it's still loose out there. We want data on it. The giant's beastie's location was registered to your BCP. You can track their wandering research. Let's see what we can find out about them. We're going on beastie hunt. And now there should be 2 Extinctos going around on the map. Oh! You know what I'm noticing? This is where we get a Lugus. This is one of the mushroom patches, so it might only show up here and in those 3. Oh, he's still pissed. Okay, hold up. Let's get someone a little tanky in here. Let's call in our ringer. The moment. Can we ring you real quick? Who else is really tanky? Gherkin is really tanky. One of the things I was looking at with the competitive scene, I was like, there's no way that a beastie with this stat line is bad, right? Like, this stat line seems crazy to me. Like, just tanky and everything. 1 focus in POW and like a really defensive ability and the ability to boost itself. Like, this just seems like so good. Like, really simple, but like just seemed really good. But I don't know. I haven't seen really too many teams fucking with them. Oh, I can just bully the friend. Alright, let's move you to the front. We'll start blocking. Yeah, these are new ass sprites. That's cool. Yeah, I imagine that the balancing on this is like you have like a billion voices telling you a billion different things. Oh wait, I can't even hit your allies because you have infinite. Oh, what made you angry? Uh-oh. I would simply balance the game on my first try. Rowdy! Relentless! Joke's on you, you're hitting the moment. Wait, we actually don't care about volleying it that much because we're farming your ability. If I were an indie dev making a Pokemon, like, I would simply say, fuck the meta. Fuck you guys. Trat's the best guy and there's nothing you can do about it. See, this is... That's game dev right there. Aw, Scrub Up, you're doing your best over there. Look at that, 10 damage. Buddy's eating damage over here. Do I need to hit a Mighty Yell here? Probably not. I think we just chill in the back. Oh, we can't meditate. Shoot. My showcase. So who takes... Oh, the person you volley to takes the 25. That's... Okay, run that back, DJ. Okay, we're like halfway there. Our team's looking good. Just keep blocking on you. Look at that, 7 damage. Studied all your moves. Wait, I think this guy takes damage whenever he attacks, so we might have just fucked ourselves. We can't block. Alright, run to the back, run to the back. Gurkin retreat. No, he died. Oh wait, but now we can super farm. Oh, it's over for you guys, you frauds. Why did that do 30 damage? What the fuck? Scrub Up, what are you eating back there? I hit the wrong one! No, run it back. The Scrub Up wants to travel with you. No. Oh. Where'd they go? Was it to another mushroom field? It could be over here. This isn't mushroom. Look at him chilling back there. Huh. Okay, how do we... Oh, God damn it. How do we get where I want on this screen? Get out of here. Huh. No. Huh. Did he leave? Am I stupid? Where'd he go? He juked me. Oh my god, I hate this area. Where are you? I'm leaving and coming back. Something went wrong. Got me a little caramel coconut. There you are. Oh my god. Don't hang out in the circle, please. Fuck! Yeah, this guy Crabberay was doing a lot of damage in the meta. Hold on, there's a guy we haven't researched in here? Alright, two birds, one stone. Dude, these new Gherkin sprites are making me like him a lot more, like immediately. Little caramel dark chocolate treat. I had an ice cream cone, little chocolate dipped ice cream cone, and only after I took my bite did I realize it was strawberry, which is not my favorite, but I had it. It was fine. I gotta sneeze. And I also love strawberry. Yeah, that's like the ultimate. Like it's never ever ever the play. I think we just stay in the back. The moment being damaged sucks. Shake off. Shake off. Actually, we don't need to do that. But what else are we gonna do? It's not like we can volley and then beef you up, Gherkin. Oh. Banana, like, the most aggressive, like, food of all time. Wow, 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 wow. Have we won yet? Thank you. You know that shloom. Under certain conditions, a beastie's latent genes could activate and trigger metamorphosis into this prehistoric form. This might still kill Gherkin. No, just kidding. He's tanky as hell. Do I think I can beat this guy? I think I have to Mighty Yell. Ah, what a waste. Okay. Oh! Oh, the moment. Okay, we're getting one more attack and we got it. So now we just gotta block. And we should be fine. Oh, it'll be close. Rats. You win this round, Schloom. But now we know you. The Moment and Gherkin keep challenging each other to get stronger. They become rivals. Fuck off. Now is not the time. Oh my god. Feel good about this? Man, they had a Gherkin of the game this week. Gherkin's just like, no, I was always this raw. I promise. Alright, so... Hases. Dude, what are you doing over here? Dude, I don't think I can get here. Odin! Whoa! Hashtag Geodude, hashtag Bomberman. Hey, thanks guys. Hey Slim, hey Wolf. Thanks for the I legitimately I think at this point I have to admit I will never have a raid a raid emote or a raid notification. It's never gonna happen. The freaky girls. Ooh. Undertake if you got it. Do I have to defeat you? Is that what you're saying? Is that why you're still here? We could defeat you easily. We were trying to research you. We were going easy on you. Huh? No. Huh? Fuck. Huh? No. How's Pokemon Blitzball going? It's going peak raw. We finished it last week. This is post game. Look at Mudsley. Okay, I think our win condition is getting Gherkin big enough. We could also just like swap into Slaylani and just go nuts. Let's try like a little Gherkin meditate. I think we get the moment to the front. Meditate. Volley. Then we just start going tool, tool, tool. Get blocked. Or you like that you boosted your stats over here. I might, you know, I'm gonna recruit one of you guys. Might as well heal again. Tool. I love the moment. Yeah, he's one of my favorite guys for sure. One of the quicker namings that we had. Oh, I was gonna volley. I was gonna volley this time, maybe get another meditate, but now you're gonna give us Quake. Get out of here. You mean that's not his default name? No. Yeah, let's recruit some beasties. Who we feeling? I think I'm feeling this one. Platypulse. Get a name in. Do I feel like naming you? I'm kind of done naming. You know what? You guys all came in. Let's do some more details. What do we know? Can I read about the Beastie? Neural net is a magnet for all mind attacks. I wish I could like read his like diary. You know what? Actually, we can. Let's add him to the team. Wimbledon, you can take a seat for a second. Who's got a name? Finish recruiting. Yes. Oh, I'm Shloom. You calm me down. Thank you. The moment wants to be stronger than Gherkin. Cold calculation. That seems like extremely not a play for you. You know, like definitely not. But raising your worst defense feels like a solid thing to be doing. But like Shake Off Mighty Yell is so nice, and then we only get one attack. And I would probably like it to be the attack you're good at. Alright, so let's work. Let's go to our Beastiepedia. Do a little read up on you. Oh, I just caught you evolved. I forgot you have a little guy. They have honed their electroreceptive sensitivity, allowing them to foresee the movements of other beasties. Ooh. Ooh. What would you name a guy who can do that? He's carefree. The good suck? Not naming him that. But solid, solid. Do I think that? I don't think that's solid. He sucks mind attack. He does. The brain jacker. I like Eggland. Oh. That's Elgand. What about Eggland? Because he's the best. Yeah, I don't want to spend too long naming stuff. Your number? You know we're going 64. Because you got like 5 polygons on this guy. Seriously, dude, what are you doing over here, man? I can't go there. Wait, can I? Doesn't seem like anywhere I can... This does not seem like a place I'm allowed. Also, Eggland, you're off the team. Let's get Pipsy back in here. And Pipsy's husband. Crosby! The entire series, I was at the edge of my seat. The way you forfeited at the end, my heart jumped out of my chest. After everything, it's just to concede it all like that. But you were right to do it, for the preserve. You may be a new coach, but I've got some wisdom I could learn. I'm proud to have you representing Rudel. And I'm Pipsy. And I'm Power. Let's see what's going on in the reserve, actually. Is, like, the construction all gone? Oh! Yo, I'm Gumpy. Dude, you're small. What the heck? Why you... I thought you were enormous. No, I'm just like a normal guy. It's Prestige. Nah, we're not gonna play a match right now. Oh, she's singing. Been a while. I haven't been able to stop thinking about that Crown series. I got real caught up in my world record chase. Every cell in my body that was focused on that goal. Doesn't feel like I was even there. Honestly, I barely remember what happened that day. But I do remember how fun you were to play. Been wanting to try it again, just you and me. Right here. Not right now. Okay. Well, let me know anytime you want. That's sick. No more construction. Wait, no, construction was over here, wasn't it? No, yeah, no more construction. Yo, Eric! How was Tekken?
Oh, Crosby, thanks for coming to find me. Yep, I'm doing some very glamorous community service here. I'm your trash gal. It's what I deserve after I took money from the town sponsorship. I'm not mad about it. I like being here. Reminds me of why we became coaches in the first place. I'm starting to see little glimmers of hope for the preserve. Some beasties that vanished before are even showing up here again. I've seen Kitchik, Axolotl building around. I couldn't believe it. Those are the starters. You're not allowed to get those. I sent an update on them to the Beastie Research Society. And wouldn't you know it, their habitat's already updated in the app. Made me feel like a bit of a big deal. Oh man, did you see the Sports King apology video came out? Dude, he played the ukulele and everything. It was a one-word title, it was all lowercase. It had a punctuation, Crosby. It's so cringe. Especially the mobile game ad right in the middle. I couldn't even make it to the end. On second thought, don't watch it. That last league season was a real roller coaster. Who knows where life's gonna take us next? I do want to keep coaching as long as I can, but you know, I could see spending more time here too. Ranger Riley's got a pretty good ring to it.
I think that's a good progression for her. She's not gonna be a real trainer. She can be. What are you guys doing there? Climbing logs. Rangers are always cool. In everything. In Pokemon, in Dragon Ball. Some third thing I'll think of. Firewatch? I don't know.
Ill-gotten or not, the Mega Beasts have some real notoriety now. I think we could make a real splash in the league next season.
Or she could just be like a real trainer, because she's good at it.
In whatever form it ends up taking anyway. If there's like a sequel or something, you better watch out, Crosby. You're gonna be fucking thin ice. We beat you once.
Yeah, because I was using like my level 28 guys against your level 40 guys.
Well, you know, you should have brought your good team and known that you were gonna fight me. What are you gonna do with your postseason, Crosby? You could still go out and play ranked teams or rematch them. Oh, I can rematch them! With your rank, you could go explore the Alto Alps. That's the mountain range north of Mirthwood. I hear that's where all the strongest beaches and coasters are.
Hey, that's actually what we are gonna do. Oh wait, they got the starters down here? That's huge. Oh! Oh! Huge. The starters in this game are pretty fucking good. I think we chose correctly, though. Brutal warriors. They seem to recognize your smell here. Guys, this is where it all started. It's Leilani in my bed. Get out of there. I'm really hoping that you, like, pick a new spot. I'm trying to research you. But I guess while we're doing that, we can go to the Alps. I think there's gonna be, like, 3 guys here. I'm assuming Yammoth is up here. He's, like, the one where I was like, is that, like, a legend? I think it's gonna be these 3 up here. Out of my way, everybody. Oh! Oh, it's gotta do it again! New region discovered. Oh. This area's fucking big. I'm glad that didn't save. That happened, and I was like, oh god, oh god. Oh, hey, buddy. The next Big Moon Bash lets you rep a starter. Were they banned in the last one? I remember seeing that this one was like based on the 3 starters. I didn't know if you had to use them. Kwang Trung, No Gyun, Raw. Patience. Alright, what are you guys working with back here? High slam, used from the net, target straight ahead, can hit without volleying. That's an interesting move. Nice shot, easy receive. Okay. So you guys aren't really doing anything that we need to worry about. Might as well reposition just to be funny. Yeah, this one I figured was just like I think we flex. We can volley and use the one that we can only use from the back. Okay, now they're gonna go all in on power, which means we're gonna hit the cool reposition tag. Couldn't dread more, Jesus Christ. Oh no, I'm owned! Oh no, I'm not. Let's see, we can do 20, we can do 9. We could hit like a nice tag in, actually. That could be nice. Boost cleared. Do we have a good tag out? Not really. It might be just good to block. And I'm more worried about you up here. I was incorrect. Oh, 70! Pipsy! I leveled up though! So true. Tag out into Gherkin. He'll get tanky off this. And now they're in a really, really bad spot. Auto targets nearest opponent. So now we can just rock it. They're gonna have to tag out. Oh, he's got Watchtower! Okay, but now that guy's also owned. We can get a nice tag out into... Slaylani's not like the least tanky person. $32? I can live with that. Wait, you just threw. You should have taken the hit. Oh yeah, we have hangouts too. Pipsy wants to be stronger than Slaylani. Learn dig. Feel 1 pound? That's not like bad. I really like Pipsy's setup right now though. Yeah, look at all the cool guys they got here. Oh my god, you're here too? Hold up. I just want to explore. I didn't think this would be like a whole ass area. This team deserves. Let's get our homie in here. Little Staccata instead of Cappy, I guess. Ozempica. Wow. You know what? I'm gonna try something. Gergen, Chauffeur. And we're gonna start with Wimbledon and Pastiche, I think. Okay, it's probably not the best for us to do it here, or maybe it is, I don't know. I mean, if you're gonna use free ball, it will be. But what I want to do is use flex 3 times. Oh, that's huge. Alright, that's 3. Because we just go bink, bink, bink. 28 and 44, that's not enough to kill anyone. So now, part 2, we're going to high 5 into Chauffeur now. Blocked. Spike. So either this works, or I'm stupid. Okay, it didn't work. Maybe you need to research the Extincto more. Who has moved? Who has moved? Yeah, let's get in on that. Let's get in on that. Who? Just making all this noise. Web bounce. Play with this ball. Little gremlin. I think he's hanging out in the legendary pit. Do I remember how to get there? I do. Oh, good heavens, it's so much. Okay, so we're gonna move you to the front, and we're just gonna non-stop be blocking. Oh, we called in the homies. Okay, so I think we want to get someone who's tanky to yellow, which is no one on this team. Not a single person. So I guess we just keep blocking. Although, hold up. Wait a minute. Hold up. You're a dickhead. I'm trying to research you. Stop running. We're partners now. It's really had a fun time. I would have a fun time too. Oh my god, where did you go? You better not be back outside the map. Where in the world? Well, I haven't decided on the tier list if I want to do all the beasties or just the team. I'm wagering probably just the team. Alright, but here's my super play to get tanky against this guy. What we can do is we can make anyone on our team tanky. Like, what's your stats at? You have 284. We can transfer those boosts to our tankiest person, which would be Staccata. And then they should be at like 150. Yeah. And then we can just tag Wimbledon back in for the other one. Dumb. Oh, you are unbelievable. Dude, stop sitting up on me and I'll hang out. Fuck off. Oh. Not now. The local aliens. Dude's gotta be so pissed. He's like, I fucking they're back again. It's level 5 Zephyrin just, I don't know what the fuck is happening. Yeah, we're 3 hits away. Easy peasy. You're watching some, I think you should leave. It's about to hit the rotation again for me. Oh, wait. How's my mic? Can you guys like hear me breathing? Am I cutting off like when you feel like I shouldn't be? I'm gonna say no, that's not happening, cause you guys would mention that. As long as I don't breathe too hard, I should be fine. I need 2 more hits, so don't go in yet. I just said don't go in. You're done. You're toast. Get thumped. This Beastie can't be recruited. No thanks, buddy. Alright, now we can go in here. I think we've now seen every single guy. Yeah, that's the new Quake mechanic. It's on the live patch. Because I'm not on the experimental, which also came with some new sprites. So now Gherkin has shown up. This guy's not done it. These guys aren't done at all. Except for Shloom. Celia's notes. The scream is tremendous. In prehistoric times, it might have been a warning from, or mating, or both. They put him in? Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna head back. And we're gonna try, because I'm pretty sure I know the condition. To get that guy. So we're gonna try to set it up. Oh, I'm just floating up here. Leave me alone. Wild Skull Cappy. What are you doing here? Oh my god. Okay, well, we're not gonna do it against this team. Oh. To recruit, use any effect on a benched Beastie. Delusia. They live at high elevations, absorbing moisture from the clouds. They communicate with flashes of light from their antennae. Oh!
Snack a talk.
Snack a talk. Thank you, Zebra, for the 42 big ones. I appreciate it. To activate swap? What the heck? To recruit, make this Beastie feel blocked. To recruit... Activate Skullcappy's trait with this Beastie on the field. Oh, yeah. Yeah. We know. So now we're gonna high five. We have all the boosts. We have 3 of them, I believe. Going to chauffeur now. And I don't think this team we're against will ever know what to do. So we're gonna try on another one, maybe. Ugh. Nice, nice. I'm applying for my Irish passport, and the idea of mailing all these important documents overseas, it's making me. I don't know. Anyone can have my identity, I guess. I don't care. Stop using free ball, please. Oh my fucking god. You guys are useless. What if we forfeit? Yeah, I didn't think so. Okay, so we're gonna get to that that campsite up there. Base camp. What the? Yo! Look who it is. Knew I'd see you here. This mountain will challenge even the greatest coaches. So those who wish to be great find their way here. I do have a great challenge waiting here for you. You're not ready for it just yet. Climb this mountain with your beasties first. I'll be waiting here for your return. Oh. They're gazing wistfully at this person. This area is under construction. Come back someday. There might be something in future updates. The surrounding areas are okay to explore, though. Yo! No, Pastiche, what were you thinking about? Think about it again. All my guys love Gene. Gene is so cool. Oh, sculpture! I like all the conjures over here just going bum. What the? Oh, that doesn't look right. That looks incorrect. Glimmering object. Pop it, Mr. Numbers. Oh. Alright, do you guys have any side attacks that I should be knowing about? No. I don't know. I probably shouldn't be whistling into the mic. I'm sure that's annoying. Let's get Staccato in there. And hopefully not get one shot. Fuck. Okay, we'll be back. We'll be back. I just want to set my plan up. I just want to set it up. So what we should do is actually just have, like, the moment show up, because he's tanky and they're not going to focus on him. Let's get something like this. Now let's do a mighty yell. Wrong. 30, solid, solid. Okay. So we can get 2 here. And then free ball. And then we're gonna move you up. That did 30, so this should do 45? 37, okay. Flex. Volley. We could... No, we're not gonna kill you no matter what, so we should get some, like, good damage in. Oh, shoot. Oh, God. Oh, shoot. Okay. I can get there. I can get there. So we're going to move in your way. And then we're going to double heal with the moment so he doesn't die. Free ball it back. And then we can get Wimbledon back where we want him. Actually, we should probably move the moment. Because he'll take less damage back there. Nah, we move Wimbledon, I think. Not a kill. Easy. Oh, but that'll kill next turn, you guys. You should try to do it. Alright, and after all that, we get a nice high 5 into Choferno. Gets in with the stat boost, dies. And you may be thinking, come, what are you talking about? That's what we want, I think. We're probably gonna lose. But that wasn't the point. Alright, we're gonna mighty yell. I think if we can set up Ozempic, we might actually be fine. Nice. Ah, shoot, you're serving? Damn. If Ozempic was serving, we would, like, almost have a guaranteed win, I think. Tracker, which is doing nothing to nobody. You have Spike, so if you get to the net, I'm in a bad spot. So we might yell again. Boom. Not gonna block it. Alright, now if I did my research right, which I might have. Partners. Partners. Well, you know what? I guess I didn't read it right. Shoot. Oh my god. Let me out of here. Oh my god. No. I wish Skaldra's sprites were more done. She is so she. Hey, we're back. Okay. I'm gonna do a quick read on the wiki. Ooh. Hold up, how do you... how do you do that? Whoa, 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 hold up. I guess this. Okay, so we had the setup. But we didn't do it exactly right. Sorry, everybody. Don't want to... We're the whales! Do we want that same setup? So, the way you evolve Choferno into Extincto, let me get stream chat back on, is they need to faint with +3 to POW. Or sorry, to body. But they have to reduce their own HP to 0, which is slightly different than what we did. Smoothie. Oh, my mountain smoothie. Oh. And now we have a move that does 25 to us, so I hope. Here's hoping. I'm guessing Yamath. What are you doing up? You're a dog. Go fetch. Not you guys. Alright. So our strat is we're gonna get +3 and then high-five those stats onto Choferno, who will then use the -25 until they perish. What are you guys looking at? Thump, Vigor Beam, Thump, and Vigor Beam. Okay, so you guys are... We're very good against you guys. Dog is a body. Okay, we messed up there. I don't know why it skipped my turn, but we were supposed to use Mighty Yell so that we could get 2 flexes off. But now we're gonna have to take an extra turn. Okay, so let's get that Mighty Yell. You're actually gonna hit me over here. Then we can flex. Flex again. Just to be sure. Just to be sure. No, 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 not tag out. We're gonna high five. Okay, so we just gotta use Tough Front like 3 times in a row. So I think if we use Mighty Yell, we get it. We've done it. Yeah, because we'll be able to use Tough Front, and then Volley. I'm angry. Angry the moment. Tough Front. Tough Front. This is such an insane... This is like... You're rotating the 3DS. And now we can tag back into to Wimbledon, who will tank this shit. And now I think we just win. I rate that volley 5 big booms. Let's get the moment to the front. Ooh, this could kill, actually. Nope. 31? You gotta be better than that? Block? Incorrect. Okay, and if we've done everything right, we get an Extincto, which is huge, because I think he's really cool. Fuck. The Moment and Wimbledon are grinding each other's gears just like they did before. They're rivals. Yes! This transformation will revert Shelferno to a prehistoric form. They will be different, but not necessarily stronger. Can't be undone. Do it. You didn't have to make all that noise. The power you can only obtain when old. So true. Look at this queen. They're more kind now, I bet. Net rush. That's volley and shift yourself to the front. Ooh, we're gonna have to grind now to get the other ability. We got the one where they feel noisy when they come in. I want the one that sets Quake. Stomp. 85. If field has... Oh, you have, like, rhythm synergy? Interesting. I mean, I guess that's better than a... Cold calc. Tool. Tool seems, like, really good. Wimbledon wants to be stronger than the moment. Learn Mighty Yell. That seems so good on you. Holy, wait a second. Alright, so let's figure out like a third move for you that we want. We're probably not assessing anymore. Spike is probably better than Stomp. Oops, that's not what we meant to do. Spike Tool Shield, maybe? Thank you for your help, Wimbledon, and we always appreciate it. Still no sign of Yammoth, who I assume will be, like, at the tippity top. Oh, I saw him. I saw the Beastie. Wait, what do you want me to do? Like, oh, that's fun. Look at that little Beastie receptacle. Hold on, Wimbledon, what are you doing over there? Yarmouth. Let's try Chauffeur now. Stratus, Cumulus, I get it. Dude, I like that Yammoth keeps getting the fucking evil shading. Ultimate attack. What? Hold on. What was that? Pardon? Requires 3 actions. That's crazy. Oh my god. Oh, good heavens. Okay, we blocked you though, so this should do less. Thank you. Good job, Chauffeur. No, you're so old you would be dead as dirt. And you get to hit him on the way out. Your name is Shelf? I'm sure that's a kind of cloud, but like, be real. Ally feels jazzed, switch places without moving ball, pow to self. This is a crazy combo that we're gonna use. Oh, you shouldn't have come to the front row, Buster. Now you lose. Also, hi, Isaac. I don't think I said hi. Oh, shoot. More mountain. What is this, chicory? Oh, shut. Stupid. Look at us. Oh, it's nice up here. Oh, shut up. Of course.
Ha! I knew it. Seeing this mountain and seeing the challenge it represented, you just couldn't resist climbing it, right? That's how I know you and I are real ones, Crosby. No matter how far I go, I only want to go farther. Well, this is the summit, so I guess there's no more left to go. There's no big prize at the top either. But we're both here now, so how about it? Let's play sports. Oh, I was getting really pumped up. You will want to play at some point, right?
Yeah, just give me a sec. Just give me a sec. This is the bird starter. Did I take the moment out? Let's put the moment back in. I'm worried that her Beastie's levels are going to be like 70. A very real possibility. So who do we start with? Prestige feels like a really solid start, but I don't think they're the best server. Maybe we just go all in power. Sorry, power. It could be... No, Ozembaga's serve is so good. Soul Crusher to start is just so nice. Alright, we have solid defense for every single... And we have solid attack in two of the... No, in all three. Cut Shot's a solid option for us. Oh, also, if you guys didn't notice, Slaylani is the first person I, like, EV trained at the gym. So she's, like, min-maxed.
Okay, for real now, let's play. Rawr!
63. Okay, it's not the biggest difference. Okay, so you have some decent attacks. You have really good you both have really good red defense, which is unfortunate. Bring the heat. I think we just want to... Maybe we tag out. Yeah, I think we tag out into Powa here. Because we don't really have a good check for Lioness. And Powa will eat them alive. Here we go, flex. They can get a really good block here, which is unfortunate. However, we are still hitting for 100. Oh, I gotta hide in the back where I'll take even more damage. Oh, wait a second. Oh my god, look at all those juicy numbers. Would we... Do we want Powa in the front, though? I don't think we do, because Pastiche can put anyone in the front that they want. But... Powa in the front means that we can block. Yeah. It's a sick setup. Alright, so what are we looking at? You have Thump. You're looking at 59. I think you're going to use Net Rush, Volley, Thump, if I had to guess. Which means hold on. Only use from the net. Okay, so you can't get to that. Wait. Uh-oh. Only use from the net. Volley shifts ally to front row. So I think no, because you started with the ball. So it's got to be Net Rush, Volley. So that'll do 59 plus however much. Powa can tank it. And then we just want to block on Griffin. Yep, Net Rush. Part 2 is Volley. Thump on Powa. Thump on Pastiche. Oh, Pastiche is way lower. This might kill anyway. Except with the best ever! We're doing 34. We're not doing too much to either. However, we will be. You know? When else are we gonna use this? Boom! We don't care about the level disadvantage. Our strats are undeniable. We're doing a ton to either of the swap-ins. We're doing at least like 50. Easy swap out here. What are you guys attacking with? You are blue. You can either use Dump, which will do 75 to Power, which is not great. Or Tool. Or we can use Bring the Heat. Either case, Power tanks, Power solos, and we can tag out into... into Ozempica. We'll tank the incoming. Flex, Volley, Rocket. 3-0. $125 bajillion.
Ugh. Playing with you is so much fun. Feels so good just to just play as myself. And you're the best rival a gal could ask for, Crosby. Now that you conquered this summit, I know you're gonna keep climbing and getting even stronger. You won't let me rest even for a second. And that's exactly what I want. Till next time.
New favors are now available from Riley. What would those look like? Contacts. Quest favor. Forward pass cover. Lure shot. Shield, net rush. I'm looking for someone who can teach Pastiche Minefield. Pastiche, you don't learn that just by level, do you? I think you're done learning stuff. I think Beastie stopped learning by level at like 48. It would be in the Beastiepedia. Ew. Playbook. This is so nice to have. Yeah, 49. Okay. Attack. Opponent gets 2 Quake. You can learn it from yourself. Oh. Well, how's that? How's yourself gonna know it? Do you learn it by level, perhaps? You don't. Who's the one who learns it by level? It's definitely UFL. Yeah. Okay. What do you mean there's a move called Stinky? Yeah. I think we used it. I think we had it on one of our beasties at some point. Alright, so now we can go back to base camp. This was a lot of fun over here. Could try a great challenge here if you're brave enough. The Grand Mountain Expedition. For this challenge, you must leave your own beasties behind. Your goal is to bring a Jersey flag to the summit of the mountain. Working only with beasties you meet along the way. The challenge is not for everyone. But I can point you in the good direction if you're interested. Point shop. What do we get here? Tea leaves. Spa salts. Oh, it's another way to grind SP as well. So, really annoying that 90 SP is like the one thing we're looking for. And it's 90. But yeah, there's a roguelike in this game when you beat it. Okay, so maybe we can talk to nerd again. Oh my god, time is flying. We're almost not gonna have time for tier list. You ever look at a beastie's visual studies in the Beastiepedia? It's in the morphology section of any research beastie. That's probably my favorite feature we managed to include. Makes you appreciate the effort that goes into research from scientists across the world. Plus, it's just neat drawings of good little buddies. Keep filling up your Beastiepedia. I'll mark this building on your map if any new linked research becomes available. Get 50 in a run. I feel like the tower is just like the better thing to do. Oh, wait. We can go to the tower and there's something for us to do there now. We can talk to Gam Gam. Hello there. I've enrolled you in the draft challenge. It's a course of challenging matches using beasties you recruit as you go. A clever coach like you ought to enjoy it. Speak with me if you'd like to enter. This sounds fun as hell. Hold up. Oh, we can just have him be taunted. Let's go. We have the points. I'd rather have you teach it though. Minefield, and maybe we get rid of set. Or maybe, I don't think we need 2 volleys when we already have a volley. Maybe we do like a shake off or like a build. I think demanding set is like really good though. What else can... God, go back to the Beastie preview. Run it back. What's in your playbook for... We're looking for shields and whistles. You can learn shield, which is honestly not bad. Lay trap. Chill out. Shake off. Do I hate build? Do I hate build? I don't know. It's either build or shake off. They already have the wiki updated. What did they change in the wiki? Like what Minefield does, and all the Quake abilities. I think it's funny. I got the Quake tutorial because they added it. Shake off. When you're... he's tanky to everything. Granted, partially because he just happened to face a bunch of stuff that gave him defense. So I think this... this set feels real nice. Like, granted, that says 30. The other one was like 55, and it was boosted by how many volleys there were. But this just does a static 25, like true damage, which feels nuts. And it can do 50! I love this set. I feel like there's a better way to do this set, but... like, I feel like dump alone is a little fragile. And if we have a captain, maybe we don't need steel. But steel... no, steel actually gets around Quake, which is really nice. And if I'm... if I'm going to the Big Moon Bash, and I'm expecting to see a lot of build-its, they'll have Minefield, and then I'll be like, guess what? Get thieved on. Get stolen on. I'm ignoring that shit. The moment I feel really good about with everything except his attack, but this is like legitimately his best attack. It feels like. What can you be taught at the moment? We taught bump, which you're not. Overpower is interesting, but we're not go. You can learn juggle? What the fuck? I didn't know he was a juggler. I wonder how that interacts with Captain. Okay, in any case. 30 minutes left. We did what we want. I'm gonna hit a quick save. Am I gonna head out? Oh. What am I doing here?
All the modern ranked coaches are so naive. They don't know what it's like to actually run something. So wrangling them through building a new league has been utterly exhausting. I don't think they understand what it really takes. Frankly, I'm not certain the league can be run by a coach collective. Leadership requires a firm hand, but those children all lack discipline. They avoid any opportunity to be decisive. The king was surely and truly terrible. I would never, ever, ever say we were better off with him. But at least he was able to lead and make decisions. The old league was full of flaws, from the old ways of thinking like mine. I've no choice but to admit that. But there's a difference between organizational issues and simple facts of life. Competition by definition creates winners and losers. There's no such ranking that's equally kind to the bottom. I worry the kids these days don't understand that. I love Build It's design, so it's a little awkward that they're the most competitive starter. I'm seeing a lot of people also work with Hopra, just because they seem solid, like a really, really solid support, healing everyone, setting up, like if you're running, especially if you're running a drum team, it's like a no-brainer. Unfortunately, I haven't seen like anyone run a team with Kazalit. But maybe I'm just not looking. Alright, I think it's tier list time. I think it's Tonga time. The stream flew by. I like legitimately can't believe how fast it's going. Let's see. Open, please. Open sesame. And then open you. Let's zoom in on these. Okay. Whip. Oh. Whip. Boom. Okay, I figure we start with this, because this will be a little easier. I don't know if I'm going to rate everyone here. Like the NAF guy who just like is like, I like Build It. Do you want to know about combos? Or like the girl who only exists to call you on your phone and be like, Big Moon Bash this weekend, be ready. That was her, by the way. She's a cuta. But let's go through. I think we'll just do order we face them. I'm just rating the... I'm just rating the whoever I feel like. I don't even know who these two are. Tier irrelevant. I like that they have Jack and Riley for no reason.
Maybe it's like anti-spoiler tech. Like if you are like, I'm thinking about tiering the characters, and you see both of them in here, you're thrown off the scent. That's all I can think. Alright, let's start off. Let me have a, I'm gonna make a new one over here. Beastieball wiki. Alright, we'll go in the order we fought them, which I believe I remember. So we're gonna start with Riven, who I will put in the A tier. I like... This is a little unfair to them because we haven't done all of their hangouts, and it's even unfair to some of the others who don't have hangouts, like Marcy and shoot. I will remember his name. Dominic. But we're working with what we got. And Riven, she was fun. I like a gloomy, like basically goth girl. She was a really solid like first opponent. I think technically she's supposed to be the second, but I like that you can just do them in any order. Who cares? I like that she's one of the coaches. Just like, she's not the only one like this, which actually threw me off. But like, she's just like, yeah, I don't even care about being a coach. I like that she made Schmoopy a meme in universe. There are big Schmoopy heads out there. They don't even know that Schmoopy's an Alugus now. Sorry, a Circus. If Sports King is an S tier, I'm rioting. Well, we'll see. Alright, so next is Kaz, who... Can I put him S? I think I can. What are the odds that they would have a character named Kaz? I could give him the Kazuichi voice, and he would also just be a huge loser. It's so funny. I liked him a lot before. I like that he's a loser. I like that you're trying to help him out and he's a loser. I love that when everyone's trying to hype up against the Sports King at the end, he's like, I want to be in the video game. They don't let me in it. I don't know why. It's like +2 fans. I like. Oh, another thing against Riven, I'll circle back. Not another. It's like one of the only things. Is that her setup? Everyone has like a little quest kind of to like set up the match. Like Riven, you have to find her. She's off at her writing spot by the river, by the ocean. Causes of like recruiting people to watch his match, and everyone in town is just like, dude, Kaz is such a loser, I don't want to go. Is so funny. You have to like trick people into going. And you get there and Kaz, whoa, never had this many people show up before. Just great. We love a lovable loser. Who was next? I could try to order them now. I think next was Callisto. That's your name, right? Let me double check. Yeah, Callisto. Um, I, yeah, I think I did her before Celia because I just couldn't figure out that you had to go up the tree to get to the Celia that's, was it Jim? Let me order them now, so it seems right to me. Wow, wow. Wow, 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 wow. And I guess Riley was like here, but we can wait on Riley. We can wait on Marlin too. Sports King. Let's get it. Are we gonna raid anyone else here? Oh, construction worker. We can throw Reese in. Reese is cool. I feel like that's all we need to do. Yeah, I faced her. I don't even say so soon. I just kind of got lost. Went through the Illusion Woods, and I didn't even feel underleveled. I felt overleveled for Celia for sure, but it is what it is. Callisto is. Put her in A. This hating ass grandma who runs her wizard school in the secret woods and just hates you is so funny. I love that you meet one of her students like way before with this guy whose name I will not know. I love that she taught Valerie. I think that's awesome. So when you do run into Valerie, she's like, "Oh, she's gonna smoke your ass." Her design is lovely. She doesn't have hangouts, so maybe I should put her at B, but I feel like, I don't know, like what would I do with Gam Gam? Maybe she does, and I've just like not noticed. I like her. And that's all you need to be A tier with me. I don't have a good old person voice though, is what I've learned from this game. All the old people have voices I'm not happy with. Next was Celia, who I will put in the B tier. Celia is... I don't have like really strong feelings about Celia and their part of the story. I don't love that they're just kind of like spineless. They like mushrooms. That's about it. I guess it's important for like to advance what Reese is doing, but I feel like you could have had like Sports King step in instead. They're just kind of there. They show up later. I like how they're always skirting the law. Like they're always trying to research something. And they're like, "Oh, Crosby. It would be a shame if someone went in here to do this for me." Do I think they're Celia from My Celia? Definitely. Everything about them is mushroom. And I'm fairly certain they're with Demi. I think I noticed, I'm a noticer, that everyone uses they on them. And I'm trying to remember if there was another person like that. I don't think so, but I definitely noted that for Celia. But yeah, I was just kind of like like I'll get into it later with someone, but them just showing up and be like, "Hey, Crosby, I know it's your big moment, but you really, you really got to do this for the greater good." It's like, don't put that on me. You could have helped. After that, we took our sojourn into the ocean. Did the ocean territories where we met Marcy. And I like Marcy, but without any kind of hangouts, I think I have to put them in B, above Celia, though. I like that they're just like a kid's entertainer. Like they're basically like a cartoon character or like a Nick Jr. show character, where they're just putting on like fake pirate shows and like running like basically like a playground or like a camp activity. I love that she gives you all the instructions where she's like, all right, you're gonna be goody two shoes. You're gonna find the treasure. I'm the bad guy, okay? You gotta be a real hero. These kids are gonna. This is for the kids, okay? Like another character who just like does not care about being a gym leader because they care more about being an entertainer. It was fun. I love that when you beat her, she gives her you give your like, and I'm the hero, and then she responds with like, but you had to strike me down to be a hero. Is that truly heroism to you? It's morally great. Like she's trying to endear herself to the kid. She's like, no, the kids gotta love me. I can't wait for her hangouts. I had a bit with her where she has the "I'm a pirate" just pirate voice that you give a pirate. She had a normal voice, but she almost never got to use it, and I was gonna use it during her hangouts. But she doesn't have any. Next is Sun Tzu, who's in the A tier. Like here. Just a cool ass guy. I'm realizing I'm saying it for everyone, but just I love that he's like so over being a gym leader. He had his moment in the sun. He's like kind of like the prototype you. Like it seems like Sports King really like amped him up and like shoved him into the limelight, and then like he kind of beefed it, and then all his sponsors like left. And it seems like he was kind of burnt out by that, but he was like, whatever, I got the money, I got the bag, I got to run, I get to hang out at my dance, at my club now all day, in the tropics. He's living a good life. Getting him back into it is fun. I love his, I almost put him in, I love his bodyguard, or his the bouncer over there. I think he's real fun. I can't wait to see what the Sun Tzu scene looks like when all that Beastie art is done. Let me look it up. I have the page with all the names. Give me a sec. Are they not even important enough to get on the main chart? That's crazy. You fight them. Not Walter. I bet he'll be in the Sun Tzu page. Sharon. His name is Sharon. Yeah, but I can't wait to see what the dance scene looks like when all the Beastie art is done. It was a little rough trying to figure out what was happening. What was all like his beetle back is just line art. His power is line art. I like that we really had like a mirror match. We had like 3 of the same guys, I think. I think that was cool. Next up, we've got the Hello Freaks. We've got Elena, who's obviously S tier. I was fucking dying. I don't know. Well, I do know why. Pokemon, the newest one, has a streamer character. She's like a VTuber. And I was like, wow, I don't know, that's kind of cringe. I'm not feeling that. This game doing the same thing, but just doing it the way they did, I'm like 100% in. I'm a Hello Freak. I'm in the chat. I'm standing. I'm posting Poglurk. I'm posting Monkalati. The chat mechanic is so fun. I forget who they were pointing at. I think it was like Pow. It was Pastiche and Pow, where it was like, who am I gonna attack, guys? And the entire chat's going, kill power, kill power, kill power. Fight is so fun. She has, I'm actually gonna play it. This is probably my favorite. She probably has my favorite song in the game. Actually, hold on, wait. Can I do this here? No. Give me a sec. Perfect. Another thing, the music in this game is like fucking crazy. It's so good. You know what someone pointed out to me? The Sports King theme, not only does it have We Are Number One, it also has Gangnam Style in there. This song is so good. I love that this song sucks for a bit. Sports King, who is right here. I'll put that on in a second. I think I can put that on. The Radical Queens. Whoa. Nah, shoot. Okay. It makes sense that you can't use it. Unless it's now that's Beastieball. No, that's the bum 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 bum. Oh, this is this is the final song. What a nice thing I thought about while I was doing this. Just so funny. I can't wait to do our hangouts. Probably off stream. I'm sick of you guys. Next up is Dominic, who is in C tier. I don't care about him at all. He's very nothing. He kind of just exists to be like the final gym leader who's like the final challenge. He's good at what he does. But there's also already people in the game who are like Valerie is just this but more interesting and gets to be in the game the whole time. Even like Barnes gets to do that. He's just kind of flat, and maybe I'll learn more about him when I get hangouts, but at current he just doesn't have any. So little tricky. Yeah, not much to say. He didn't have any. You missed nothing. I think he's just old. Like, he's been around a while and, like, doesn't care. But he does care. It's weird. I don't know. Next up is Barnes. I'm feeling like top of B for Barnes. I don't know. Callisto. If Callisto's in A, I think Barnes is also in A. No, we get B. Barnes is funny. B tier is good. I think Barnes is the first person you run into who gets like the special intro. I think he does his. I think he shows up and gets his before Valerie. So it leaves a pretty big impression. I like that he's a race car driver. He's got a cool ass design. I like that his whole thing is like, I have so many sponsors. I have so much money. And he's also just like good. I like that he's sick of the Sports King, and the Sports King is just toting him around being like, do my funny rules. And he's like, this is so fucking stupid. I don't want to play RNG ball, man. The swearing gimmick is it's fine. Who cares? I think he's good independent of it. Next up is Gene. I think Gene's S tier. Contender for best song in the game. Gene is like a wandering Ronin throughout the early part of the game. Like he fulfills like he feels like he should be the champion kind of. Like he wanders around. He literally trained my starter for a while. Which was awesome. You just meet him around and he's always trying to train. If this were a Pokemon game, he would be the champion. And maybe, like, the only reason he's not is because they have a character who shows up and is like, hey, I'm the champion. Like, this guy, he's super Cynthia-esque, where he's just going around training, trying to get better. And he's really good. He's got a cool design. I like that he's French. It's like the first time I've ever said that. And he's a really good... He's technically like the final boss, because I think once you get to Valerie, you're in story mode. Like, you can't actually lose because the Sports King won't allow it. But as a final challenge, I really had a good time with it. Yeah. People are just good. And like, I could see like, if we lost to Gene in that final match, that he could give Valerie like a really easy run for her money. Like, I don't know who I would sports bet to win here, but it would not be... I could see it going either way, which I think is a really good showing of, like, the number one and the number two. Like, I think both of these people could, like, beat Barnes easily. And probably Marlon, who's over here and washed. But Marlon used to be good. Let's see. Next up. Is Valerie, who I'm gonna put in A tier, below Riven, but above Sunsu. I think Valerie's like a pretty good foil. I love how like she's super all in on like her goals, to where she's like she's really, really one note, but like she's undeniable. You watch, literally you just show up, watch her beat Dominic, and like say to him like, and he says like, I'm gonna keep trying, and she goes like, I don't care. Keep trying, you're not gonna beat me, old man. Like she puts him in the dirt. You watch it happen. She one-shots him. She low diffs him. And same with Barnes too, but like Barnes I believe. I love that because through extension, like she doesn't hate you. She hates the Sports King, and by extension hates you because she's like, she sees you as like illegitimate. And just like a pawn made to like boost ratings basically of the league. So it makes sense that she like has no respect for you. But you see at the end, you saw today, like after when we talked to her, she was like, yeah, I got really caught up in trying to win, like, so I'm sorry, but she was literally, I don't remember exactly what happened that day, but I do remember having a lot of fun fighting you. Like, you earn her, like, respect when she comes down from it, and that feels really nice. I think she's a really well done character. I hope I see more from her in the post game. And in a potential more Beastieball content. 8 billion years of Beastieball. And now, hold on. Oh my god, this just turns off the music. That's so nice. What a crazy screen to run into at the end. Where is it gonna go? Can you hear it though? Oh! Is it B tier good? Could it be C tier with Dominic? He's so good. He's so fucking funny. No, actually, number one. I love the Sports King. Here comes the poop. We are number sports. He's so funny. I don't know if you guys saw, the achievement I got for winning the game is called Stupid Idiot Achievement for Losers. And it's a picture of him looking extremely doing the face that he does at the end when he's pissed. Just absolutely just does not care about like the game that he's in charge of. Oh shit. Duels of the Roses. This is technically Sports King theme. I hope he he put out a fucking YouTube apology, man. He's so owned. I hope some of the Bad Moon events use some like Sports King rules. Because I think not all of them are interesting, obviously. I think the hype meter one is cool. I really like the no passing one. Oh, that's a lot of damage. The fucking Phil Swift sample. Sets up just an incredible finale. There were like butterflies in my stomach before I had to make my choice, and then after it, I was like, uh-oh. This is so fucking funny. He's just such an asshole. It's so funny. He doesn't care. I love that we gave him one thing to care about. And that's that he doesn't. He hates us so much that it's awesome. Next we got Reese. Reese is like the most normal guy ever. It's weird that he's in this game. He's top of A. He's a cool friend character. I believe him as like the homie. He's the first friend you make besides Riley. He's just like, he wants to do nerd science. I like that he has a Collidar named, what was it, Marcus? That he's just hanging out with. He likes mushrooms. He's doing his like he's doing his thesis. Mars. I like that he gets burnt out on like things before like anyone else does, where he's like super against the league super early. Because he's like, yeah, they're trying to cut our funding. Every time we try to do tell them something's up, they tell us to fuck off. He's just like a solid friend character. I don't think I did enough hangouts with him to like truly get what's going on, but no, I believe in him as nerd friend. Not much. He just does his job well of being like, science rules. And also, the sports league is going to destroy the planet. And now we're to the meets. Versus Roodle All-Stars is what we're looking for. Good old Marlin. Washed-ass Marlin. Ah, fuck. I have no idea where Marlin goes. I feel like he goes here, behind Valerie. The thing is, I don't want to like Marlin. But I think that's what makes him interesting. He's a loser. Like, I don't get what his plan was at all, where I don't even know why he really wanted the preserve to happen. Was he just like, I've let Roodle down, and doing this will let Roodle back on its feet, and maybe someone can take over? He fucks up so bad, and then he just runs away. He dips. Dude, and the fucking, oh my god, the audacity of him to come in that final battle and be like, yeah, Crosby, it's, you gotta forfeit, man. You gotta throw it away, man. I know you did all this work, but, and I'm the one who fucked up, but you gotta put your dreams on the sideline to save things right now. It's just like, oh, Marlon. Like Celia doing it is like, it takes a little of the heat off, but like Celia is like directly employed by the people who like the entire like Celia is hired by the sports king, so like for them to, if they wanted to do it, it would like they'd be out of a job basically. Like legitimately they come and they're like, hey, you shouldn't build this stadium, and sports king is like, boom, BRS, no money. And then they're just like, well, shit. But Marlon has nothing. And he comes in and he's like, ah, fuck it. Stadium, I guess? I don't know. I like that he's McGurk. I like that he's washed, parentheses, Pokemon. I think that's really awesome. That he's so clearly just red, but washed. The pastiche. Oh! And last, am I gonna? I guess I can rate Crosby or player character. I don't know their default name. I'll put Crosby in top of A, I think. I'm funny. Crosby always say, like, you have the option to say some, like, hilarious stuff. You know what? No, we're bottom of S. An extremely funny silent protagonist. The clap button is hilarious. Some of the faces that you make when people are talking to, like the face, are really, really good. It's just there's a lot of love and care in the animations for this silent protagonist, and I think they did a great job. The fashion is on point. You can go gaudy, you can go plain, you can have a mustache, who cares? He thought bees were orange. Can you believe it? Maybe he's right. We don't know. He's the $100. Last is Riley, and Riley's the best character in the game. Riley is so fucking good. This is like theme of Beastieball to me, is this song. Mostly because I think this was the trailer song. I think the thing that sealed Riley as like a goated character, like not even like something she did, the decision, I think we get like 2 lines in with Riley in the first stream before I land on it, just like, oh, I'm nerd. The extremely fun voice to do for short bursts of time. I think it suits her. I don't know why. But the decision to, like, you do the time skip, and we run into Riley, and I go, oh shit, Riley's trans, fuck. And I'm like, oh shoot, should I change the voice? And I'm just thinking before she has her first line, and it gets to it, and I'm like, boom, same voice. The voice has not changed. I think it's so funny. I think huge moves by me to not change the voice. I could have been like, oh shoot, not the character I thought. Wrong. Stick to your guns. She's a huge fucking nerd. The Office RPG is like the coolest hangout in the game. I can't wait to do the final one. I'll probably do that one on stream because Is there another stream of this? I'm kind of thinking there's not. The thing, you know what's the thing about this game is so fucking good that I don't want to keep streaming it. Does that make sense? This game is so fucking good that I don't want to stream it because I just want to play it on my fucking own now. I'm sick of waiting a week at a time to play Peak. You know? But I guess on Riley, she's just like a super, super solid rival character. The secret identity angle is interesting. Like, genuinely, I didn't think it was her until, like, the third time we ran into the Mega Beast, where I was like, oh, this fucking Megazord guy. I don't know. It worked on me. I like that the Mega Beast got famous. The rival fight where she reveals it and she's like, dude, I fucked up. I'm the fucking Mega Beast. I don't know why she's so down on herself about that. I can understand her being down on it because she was stealing funds from the Rudel Preserves sponsorship. Where, like, I didn't even think about it. I was just like, it was just like, hey, by the way, the Rudel sponsorship is going to give you less money. I was like, okay, sure, makes sense. But for them to be like, yeah, that happened because Riley was, like, embezzling funds is really funny. The hug at the end was adorable. Oh my god, Riley is so good. And that's all we got on that. Is there anyone else on here I wanna... I like Reporter Girl a lot. Build It NAF guy is fun. The three Psy Challenge coin guys. Flint. I don't know how they chose all these characters. Like, I don't know who these two are. Little kid. Alright. Alright, let's get it. Let's organize. More than a game. This is the one that matters. Let's see, am I missing anyone? I mean, obviously I'm missing them, but like so far. A power. Burrows. Pipsu. Gherkin. Slaylani. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I think that's it. I think I capped out at 13. Let me Team reserves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Let's do a double count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Plus the 5 is 13. We did it. I'm at that with like a few of them. Like every time I see one, I'm like, oh, that's a really nice Slaylani that person's got set up. Like a few of those, I said their names, and it's like I don't know what the Beastie's name is. Like I don't remember what Burrow's actual name is. Let's see if I can do it. We've got Magpike, right? Surgus, Bandicraft, fucking Smopossum. Sephret? Something like that. Fuck. Noizard, Beetleback, Skullcopy, Riplash, Trat, Burrows. I know this one. Give me a sec. Debugly. Or Debugly. And then... Gurgun? I should know fucking Slaylani. It'll come to me. I will remember. She will come back to me. It's not happening. It's Slaylani. Shoot. Okay, whatever. Am I gonna rate any of them? What is the point of this? I'm just gonna rate them all as tier. I love them all. Alright, let's get them all in here. Okay. Top 5 is so much for... I feel like I gotta say top 3 for a team of 13. Pick 5 for D tier. Okay. For did their best tier. This one will go quicker. I don't have as much to say, I don't think. Any guesses? Anyone have guesses? Lock him in. It's too late. It's Burrows. It's really unfortunate. Yeah, it's Burrows. Capistrano? You think Capistrano did their best? That was not a good voice crack. Burrows, it's really just unfortunate. I feel like I don't ever think I found a good setup for him. He really did just get his role taken and his lunch eaten by the moment. They both serve the same kind of function, which is just like extremely tanky, physical attacker. But the moment's just so good that it really was just like, I could bring Burrows, but I mean, but he's so, like, where is he? This guy is so amazing. I love him. Where's Shoferno? Right here. I got everyone. Oh, that's Capistrano. Oh, wait. Shoferno's right here. Shoferno became Extincta. That's the new guy. That is. All of the extinct forms are side grades. So he doesn't like evolve into it. He evolved side grade into it. Next is, I feel like we need another one in Did Their Best. And I mean, I think it might change after today, like specifically, but it's Shoferno. They just never really had their shining moment. Really mad about Tea Kettle Beastie? No, come on. I like them. Wait until they have animations. Shoferno, I really like Shoferno. He just didn't have his he just didn't have a moment. He didn't have a moment. He just had the, I feel like we just had Mind Beastie covered for a lot of the game. Like, even before we had Shoferno, we had Staccata, Pastiche, Gherkin, Ozempica. That, like, setup, and even later, Slaylani. That it just felt like he didn't have his niche. And I think he will find his niche now. Especially once I get him the ability that gives him Quake on everything he does. I think he's on the come up. I love him. He just didn't have his moment. But I want to keep tinkering with him. Next. How many do we need in these next two tiers? We have to get, if everyone else did, we would need like 5 here and 6 here. No, wait, we would need, that would be 13 altogether. So we'd need like 5 and 4. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 4, 8, 10. We need 4, 4. I think we can stay 4 here, 4 here. In solid, no. There's one more person who did their best. And unfortunately it's Shmoopy. I think that Shmoopy will have their day. Shmoopy and all of the Spreco evolutions are made to be built around as a whole team. The problem is that Surgus is all about setting up rally. Like, their whole thing depends on it. I'm actually gonna change the song. I'm up. Yeah, let's put on Mario RPG. I love Shmoopy. I have nothing against them, but in the single player game where I'm just running with the guys I find along the way, I'm not building a competitive rally team. So a lot of their utility is extremely limited. It hinders who they can like partner with. Like Pastiche is my starter and they're my boy. Having a person on the team who says your one attack just does 66% damage is kind of shitty. So it always felt like we couldn't set that up. Like we had to build around Shmoopy and we just didn't have the like infrastructure that we needed for it. I'm sure I will use Shmoopy in the future if I ever want to build a rally team because they're very good at that. They get really tanky at setting it. They're a really good setter of it. But it's like running into Pelipper in your Nuzlocke, but all you have is fire guys. Like, you're not going to want to run Pelipper. Next up, you know what? Not solid. Great. I have 3 of the 4 I want here in my head, I think. How many do we have to do? We have to do 8, 9, 10, 11. We have to do 3 in Great and 4 in Goats. And if I can only think of 3 I want in Great, it has to be those 3. Next up is Wimbledon. Wimbledon in the mid game suffered from the fact that their move pool was really, really boring. I like when attacks in these games do things, and like every attack Wimbledon got was just like does damage, no side effects, no ifs, ands, or buts, just does 75. Have fun. I think I got there with a cool move pool in the end. I think High Five has potential. I just got a move that like I think could help them. It was Deep Breath. Like they can just be like a solid tank. They have High Five, which is like really interesting, but they can only pass on like 2 stat buffs. Like I think Flex is the only stat changer they have. And when people got there's just a mind move that sees playing competitive that just like reverts all stat boosts. Like I don't think High Five's gonna be that much of an issue. He's fun. The other thing I don't like, I think his name is Superillo. I think he might be my least favorite in the line. I think I like these 2 way more than what he becomes. He's still fun, but like Shuga is amazing. And this guy being a little, oh man. I like that he becomes less shy. I think that's fun, but I like when they're shy. And that's all I got. He did his good job though. He helped Shorefano evolve. I wouldn't have been able to do it without him. Next up, this one's tricky. Guys, remember, the category is called great, okay? Being in this category means that I thought they were great. Capistrano. There's not much to say about Capistrano. He has his job. He was our sole attack and tank. If we needed red damage, Capistrano's there. He exists to do big fucking damage. And he did it. I just think that the utility of it wasn't really there. I think having access to all the moves that swap out the opponents was fun, but it was a little hard to strategize with it because you can't control who comes in. I'm sure there's a way to figure out who will come in. And I'm sure that can be like a fun gimmick build around. But just existing as like big damage soul guy is fine. It just yeah, nothing much to it. Great job, but that's it, just great. And last in great, maybe not. There might be two left. Oh yeah, Cyclone being anti-boost is definitely really good. I'm trying to think. Yeah, that's what I always paired it with. Was I always paired it with Choferno, who would set trap. But that just feels like a fun gimmick. Choferno, Capistrano had that really strong net attack that was really good. That sent them to the back row. That move was a lot of fun to use. Air Blast. Air Blast is a ton of fun to use. I love that move. Next up in great is Gherkin. Just really solid. Nothing to complain about, but nothing to really write home about. Gherkin gets to the plate and he hits a single. He hits a single every time. It's not very exciting, but it's consistent. It's undeniable. He gets on base. He has his job and he does it. He's tanky as fuck. He can boost up and start doing some real damage. He's a little selfish. He didn't seem to have too much support abilities. But, I don't know. A lot of these people don't. I think it's cool that he exists as like an extremely tanky guy who does damage. Like, normally when you think Pokemon, you have your walls and you have your attackers. And then maybe you have your support. But like, who's that, like Among Us? There's not so many. All beasties existing on like 3 axes where it's like, do they attack well? Do they block well? And do they have support sets? Gherkin's weakness area being that he's not very helpful to whoever he's in with feels like a good balancing lever. That's like cool to see. But yeah. Also he got new sprites today, and they are really cool. No, this is not how much I like the Beastie. This is how they performed. If it's how much I like them, they're all S tier. I'm sorry. I wouldn't have selected them if I didn't love them all. But now we're on to Great, where we need 1, 2, 3, 4. At the bottom of Great, we will put Staccata. And now that we're in the new tier, yeah, that's good. Staccata Loki is like the glue of any team he was on. Where's my brow? Thank you. Staccata's whole thing is that he gets noisy, which is the ability that lets... When he swaps in, he gets noisy, which means he attracts the next attack that comes to him, which makes him an amazing guy to switch into. Because it's like, do I have a frail-ass setup going on that they're going to knock out? Boom. Swap in Staccata. You get one... It squeezes that last drop out of like a setup Beastie's lemon. Like if Powa is like +2 on buffing himself, but he's got like 12 HP, you can swap into Staccata, tank a hit, get the point. It's so good. And not only that, Staccata getting dramatic exit to give another Beastie noisy is it might be one of the best moves in the game. I think you could, as someone who doesn't know, just on the outside looking in, dramatic exit seems like one of the best moves in the game. The ability to like decide who your opponent hits just feels so powerful. Like I have same exact thing. Powa has 12 HP. Ah, shoot. All right, tagging to Staccata. Staccata takes, I'll say like 48. Don't want Staccata to take another hit. Dramatic exit. You're now against the moment. You dealt 12 damage to him. I got 2 full power attacks from Powa. You're dead. You lost. You lost the day you were born. He gets Dump, which actually, from the Discord, seems like the best move in the game. I think it got nerfed this patch. He's a really solid dual attacker. He just has a lot of really good stuff. He's a really good support guy who can also do damage if he needs to. But just being like the noisy guy was enough to get him here. Why is Dump so good? I don't know. I think it's just because mind attackers are like really solid. And an attack that you have to receive at the net is just really good. Like I'm pretty sure Bump got nerfed in this exact patch. Okay, oh my god, I just looked at this remaining guys, and I don't know if I can do this. Oh my god, this is so fucking tough. Well, I have one easy pick left. Okay, I'll be next to Slaylani. Slaylani had a dream. I wanted to set up a Beastie whose thing was setting up stat debuffs on the opponent to boost up the move that does more if you lower a Beastie stat. Like, there's the move that does like 25 base, but it does 25. It does. I think it does 50 base and 25% more per stat debuff on the opponent. Now, she also had the ability where she has Intimidate. Majesty just reads like Intimidate. As soon as she comes in, which includes the first round if she's staying in, she just lowers Spirit Beastie's attack by a stage, which seems really good, but apparently, like, besides being Bindiva, that's her name. No. Besides being extremely niche, like, I think the least used Beastie in the last Big Moon Bash, or Bad Moon Bash, I forget. Big Moon. I think Majesty was even less used, which seems crazy to me. I think that ability seemed really good, and I had a lot of fun with it. The dream of her original set, the debuff and then attack set, kind of died. It felt too gimmicky and too frail. Her new set of use Assess, use Thief, and dump every turn is so fun. She is such a good setup attacker. It's crazy. She does so much fucking damage. And, like, I'm sure there's other stuff I can do. That's the one thing she does right now, and she does it so well it got her here to GOATs. Dude, my throat is starting to hurt. I need, like, a drink. Oh my god. Ugh. I'll stop chatting exactly so much. Oh no, I have to choose between these 5. I should have made it to top 5. Can I make it a top 5 and just put them in any order and not tell you? Okay, I got it. Next up in GOATs. It's Pipsy. Pipsy got off to a slow start. Because they only had gimmick moves at the front. Like, they had, like, build and, like, corner shot and grinder. But the things you can do with Trat are so varied and so interesting that it's just so fun to build with them. Like, they have Prankster. That was the big thing. Like, I went to the wiki and I was like, what's up with Trat? What do they learn? And I looked and it was like, their alternate ability is Prankster. And I was like, holy shit, that's so awesome. You can really just do whatever you want. People are considering the thing I'm doing, which is like reposition on the opponent's turn. Just like as like ally switch in Pokemon. And I think that's so cool. It just seems like there's so much you can do. Like, the world is your oyster with this little rat in a can. They're also a little rat in a can. Come on. I like that they just randomly have really good attack. They just really have... They have a really good just body attack. Like, their Power Sap, the deal damage heal 10, just, it would chunk people. And it's not... Like, the heal 10 is like... It helped a bit, I guess. But it was just so good. Setting up, also having corner shot. Corner shot is so good. There were a lot of fights where I would do corner shot as a I would set up Pipsy as the server because I would just be like, yeah, corner shot. Get their tank hurting. And then turn 2, it comes back to me. Guess what? I've repositioned with my with my Beastie. So now Pipsy's on this side. Your other Beastie, corner shot. Getting sweaty, baby. You are losing. Oh my god, just so fun to use. Amazing support. I'm kind of talking myself into it. Do I think Pipsy is actually top 3? Did I put Pipsy down 5th and then talk myself into Pipsy top 3? There's a chance. This is so fucking hard, man. I need a new song. Oh god. Kaz's song sucks. This one was good, I remember this. Fuck. It's so... The thing with this game is because it's doubles only, it's a little hard to divorce some of the beasties from who they would combo with. Like, it's hard to measure them in a vacuum because of that. I think Pipsy might be top 3 and I fucked up. And then talked myself into it and was... As I was talking, I was like, this does not feel like a 5th. We'll figure it out. At the very least, they're 4th. Which means that 5th we have to decide right now. No, I'll believe... Okay. I got it. So, Pipsy peaks out at 4th place, okay? In 5th place, it's Powa. Which means that our top 3 has been decided. These two are next to each other because they love each other. Powa is... like a really interesting version of Wimbledon. He does one thing. He kills you. He hits it in a straight line and kills you. But he does it so well, and he looks like this, and he's so fun, and he was so fun to think of things to do with Pipsy. Like, these two might be my favorite pair in the game. Reposition to allow him to get on that side and hit the other beastie. If they're like, oh, okay, I'll just put my body wall in front of him. Wrong. Pipsy swap. So fun to do. He sets up like a flex or two, and he is so out of control. It is so hard to manage. But he is really, really one track. And yeah, I mean, there's one thing to talk about, so it's... I think that's all I can say. He did damage. He made a splash. He showed his power. Alright, now... 3rd place. Beastie, our starter. I think Big Moon Bash 1, I think the most represented guy in the game. I was having a lot of fun with him. He's obviously built to be like, all of his things are, what is he good at? Volleying. He has a volley for every situation, no matter what. Like, do you want to do a mine team? He has a volley that raises mind. Do you need a guy at the net? He has a volley that sends you to the net. Who cares? You know what? Actually, all of his volleys send to the net. He has captain, which is one of the best abilities in the game, like bar none. It's so, like, he was already good, and then I figured out he had that and gave it to him. Oh my god, it opens up so much. He's so versatile. He could go up even further if the I gave him Minefield today, the move that does Quake, the new mechanic that was added today. Maybe he goes up. Maybe he's even better now. He counters himself, kind of. It's really interesting. But we'll see where he goes. He's... Oh my god, he was... Thing I'm realizing, these three are like pretty team players. Might as well put them up at the same time. Number 2, Ozempica. Number 1, The Moment. Ozempica, the ability Sneaky is just so interesting. Putting Ozempica out and being like, I don't have to worry about you doing an attack and hitting a lane I don't have, is just so interesting. It opens up so many avenues of play. Oh my, it was like, there were times where it was like, oh god, I have a guy in the back who I can't really protect. Where like in any other case, I would just be toast. But because Ozempica can just get in front of them, and you just stack both your beasties in the same lane, just being like, get behind me, Mr. President, and not having to worry about if they attack the lane you're leaving empty, is so awesome. It's just, oh my god, it's so good. She has so many movement abilities that move her. She has Cut Shot to deal crazy frontline damage. She has Soul Crusher, maybe the best serve in the game, because it does more based on how healthy the opponent is. So being like, first move, 120 base power. Fuck you. It was just so solid. Nothing but love from Skull Copy. And then The Moment. His name is The Moment. Is he up here partially because he's The Moment? Yes, maybe. I never had him and was like, shoot, The Moment doesn't do anything here. He was just, he's a wall. He was indestructible. The set he ended with, where he got Mighty Yell and the heal, like legitimately, like, he just stared at them. Like, if the opponent didn't have a way around it, he could make the opponents miserable. Like, oh joy, you attacked me for 20. Guess what? I just healed for 30. I healed for 20 twice. I think it's to show, like, how bad it was for Burrows. Like, these two have the same job. One of them is number 1, and one of them did their best. And I don't think it's entirely there's a chance that Burrows does belong over here, but because The Moment exists and is my number 1, that it makes Burrows light. Burrows is just, he's reading books. He's going to the library. Oh my god, he's just so... He fits on like, there were so many teams where I was just like, oh man. Do I have a good way to swap into stuff? And it's like, okay, yeah, just throw in the moment. Who cares? And it's incredibly... God, so good. Scrub up. There are a few Beasties I wish I got to use. Like, I think I could have made use of this guy. Oh, actually, we haven't seen every guy. We never met this guy. That's what I'm realizing. The guy who evolves from Diggum. The Diggum Extincto. So sorry, I didn't get 100% of the content in the game. But click it and ship it. This is where we're at. If we're doing how much we like them, the list changes very, very little, except everyone goes into the top 3 now. I had a ton of fun with this game. I think I can declare finale now. Confidently. If any of you get the game, let me know. I will be down to play games. And that leaves the question of what do I play next week? And I think I can just announce it. I didn't think about it until today, where I was like, I was getting home and I was like, oh man, it might be Beastieball finale. And I was like, wait a second, I haven't thought about what comes after Beastieball finale. Uh-oh. I think what comes next... Didn't I download the game? Am I stupid? HIJKLMNOP. I didn't. Okay. What I think is gonna be next is Pentiment. Game made by Obsidian, storybook style. I've heard nothing but great things. I believe in myself. One day I'll choose a game with voice acting and give myself a break, but it won't be today. I don't think their game has voice acting. If it does, thank you. Persona! But yeah, I'll see you guys then. Thank you to Zebra for the 42 months. I appreciate it. Thanks to Sizz for your epic streak. Odin for the raid. And I'll see you guys on Wednesday for more Signalis. Maybe finale? I don't know where they go from where they are. It feels like we're reaching the top of the roller coaster in that game. Or the bottom of the roller coaster. I forget. I think the bottom of the roller coaster makes more sense. I'm nervous for that game. And I'll see you soon. This was a ton of fun. Oh my god. I can't wait for this game to get more love put into it and more dev time. I hope it's not the final week of Signalis, because then I'll have to think of an actual, then I'll have to think of another game to stream. And I'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye.